And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sergei Pavlovich.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's Jairzinho Rozenstruik back on the horse as we get ready for the start of this round. And he's as good a power threat as we have in this heavyweight division. He has more knockouts than any fighter on this roster since he made his UFC debut in 2019. But if he's going to fight for the UFC heavyweight title, he needs a finish here tonight. And that is a reality that is not lost on the Suriname native, Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik.
Beautiful combination with the hands.
Lands with the lead right hand.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hands.
Nicely done.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take 2 nails up.
Oh, short elbow is good.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there, Pine. Straight technique on the overhand. Now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots, but if you take one of them, if you end the night that one, man, you're right on the spot.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Big right hand lands. Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, he lands a hook. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again?
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Nice strike there. And under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Unable to land with that punch. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking. It's starting to take an effect.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Oh, nice jab up top by Rozenstruik. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this week.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pavlovich. Less than a minute to go in the round. Making all these shots count. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight.
He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent.
Rozenstruik's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, nice left hook. 15 seconds remain in the round. Shot to the body here, but big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that big. It's a good right hand right there.
What an end to round one. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Pavlovich gets caught. Right there, the final blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Rozenstruik's uppercut, but that one is blocked. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level.
Two strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Able to check that kick as well.
Got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, continuing to soften up the...
Oh, he's got bad. You gotta grab him. You gotta recover.
Take that!
Trying to finish this fight. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Pavlovich is back in full mount. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Got to be careful here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Let's go. I need you to posture and attack.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Big ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pavlovich.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Pavlovich's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pavlovich.
Now he's going full mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab or pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage. It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. When guys start to attack triangle.
Pavlovich is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Pavlovich. 2 rounds in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Pavlovich's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
3rd round underway.
Controlling the fight behind that jab. Big inside kick.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot. Now you gotta find that follow-up with him. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, big left hand. His misses. He's got him hurt here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
What a strike from off of his back. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Rozenstruik's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nicely done. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Rozenstruik's eye is closing up now, not good for him. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, Rozenstruik's pass attempt denied. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused. Yo, wow, that was nasty.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 57 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.